You ever wonder what happens when a wedding is booked for a beautiful outdoor Saturday and the sky decides to throw a full-blown drama series instead? Rain, wind, maybe a tiny tornado cameo, and suddenly 200 people in fancy shoes are standing under one gazebo like it is a lifeboat? That is where cancellation policies come in, and no, that is not a boring legal snooze fest, it is basically the vendor's version of a seatbelt. You hope you never need it, but you really do not want to be the one person who did not have one when things went sideways. Let's talk credits first, because credits are like a gift card from the universe. If your event gets postponed, a lot of vendors will say, hey, you do not lose your money, you just get a credit to use later, kind of like a rain check at a baseball game, except the rain actually happened. Now reschedules are the popular kid at this party. Instead of canceling everything and starting from zero, the vendor just moves your date, like hitting snooze on an alarm clock, except the alarm is a caterer, a DJ, and a guy with balloon animals. Refunds are the trickiest cousin in this whole family reunion. Vendors already spent money on staff, ingredients, rentals, and gas money before your event even started, so a full refund is not always realistic, kind of like asking a movie theater to refund your popcorn after you already ate it. This is why smart vendors build tiered policies, almost like video game difficulty levels. Cancel super early, you get more money back. Cancel last minute, you get less, because the vendor already locked in resources they cannot just unorder. Weather is the wild card here because nobody can control it, not even that one uncle who insists he can predict rain with his knee. Fair policies usually treat weather differently than someone just changing their mind, since one is nature being dramatic and the other is a personal choice. A lot of vendors use something called a force majeure clause, which sounds like a spell from a wizard school but really just means unexpected events beyond anyone's control. Think hurricanes, blackouts, or a surprise health order, basically anything that makes the event impossible, not just inconvenient. Here's a common misunderstanding people have. They think cancellation policies exist to trap them. In reality, most vendors want repeat customers, so a policy that feels like a hostage negotiation just scares people away forever. Communities of event vendors, like wedding planners and food truck owners, often share templates and best practices online, almost like a group chat of professional problem solvers. This helps new vendors avoid setting policies that are either too harsh or too soft, because balance is the whole point. Preparation is really the secret sauce in all of this. A vendor who writes clear terms before booking saves everyone stress later, kind of like reading the instructions before assembling furniture instead of guessing and ending up with 3 extra screws. Rational thinking beats panic every single time in these situations. If a storm rolls in, a level-headed vendor calmly walks the client through options instead of turning it into a courtroom drama with lightning as the judge. Doubt shows up a lot here too because clients worry they are getting cheated and vendors worry they will lose money either way. The fix is usually just clarity, written policies, simple language, and honest conversations before anyone signs anything. Optimism creeps back in when you realize most postponements do not end in disaster, they end in a rescheduled date and a slightly funnier story to tell later. Basically, the sky throws a tantrum, everyone adjusts, and life goes on like nothing happened except maybe a soggy cake topper. So next time you hear cancellation policy, do not picture boring paperwork. Picture a safety net built from experience, math, and a little bit of humor. Do you want to learn more about how we help event vendors build smart, fair policies like this? Check out our links in the description.